Welcome, a warm welcome here in Vienna, my dear friend and colleague Arad. It's the second time I can welcome you this year already. Our two countries are tied by very strong and historic ties in the friendship, going from a long-lasting development cooperation, economic ties in the cultural area. Just recently a large business delegation was in Yerevan to explore how we could intensify our trade. But today's meeting is very focused on one issue which is of high importance to Austria. I'm very thankful to Armenia for the cooperation in this regard. Is obviously the signature of our protocol of implementation on the EU readmission agreement. With this we have a clear roadmap, we have clear guidelines, we have clear standards how to proceed in returns of illegal migrants. Not that we have an issue bilaterally between Austria and Armenia for the time being, but this is the fourth agreement we have signed this year. I think about Iraq, about Morocco, and about India. And it is an endeavor which is for us extremely important because Austria has been heavily affected last year. We have the highest number of asylum seekers in continental Europe per capita. And any asylum system without a clear and working readmission system for those who do not get asylum does not work. So I'm very thankful for this cooperation and that we could clearly establish common standards and guidelines for readmission. We obviously also discussed the regional situation, which is of high importance to us. Geostrategically, yes, the focus might be for many parts in the European Union on the east, on the waging a war of aggression in Ukraine, but we should not neglect other neighborhoods of the European Union. Southern Caucasus is one of them. I'm extremely thankful for the very strong commitment and engagement of the European Union. You had just on Saturday talks with the President Charles Michel, you had talks in Washington. I think I have the impression things are slowly moving into the right direction, into, I hope, one day sustainable peace agreement. But there are many open questions still to be discussed. If you think about the release of detainees, the unblocking of transport links, the delimitation of the borders, and there's one humanitarian issue which is of high concern for us. This is the blocking of the Lachin corridor. And this is unsustainable, it has to stop, and it has to stop immediately. This is a very, very clear position, not only by Austria, but by the European Union as such. And we obviously also discussed the efforts to normalize relations with Turkey. We had expert talks here in Vienna in the past, and I obviously again offered Vienna as a meeting point for talks between Armenia and Turkey if needed. And then we raised the OSCE, which I believe I can talk on behalf of both of us, is an important platform and regional organization which brings all actors together, which is a difficult organization in the sense it has never been a like-minded organization, but it will be needed also in the future. It's our lifeline towards the Southern Caucasus, if I now take the European perspective, towards Central Asia. And I believe we both have the same approach to preserve this platform and to keep it for the day after, if I may say so.